Okay, I couldn't resist. You see, this is how the car looks. My first plan was, whatever color I get, keep it original. So if it's green, keep it green. Then I thought, let me paint it the same color combo that my father had and try to make it as close to his as I could. But then over time, as I was looking for parts for the body and the headlight bezels and other work done and really thinking things over, I said, you know what? Why don't you just make this look the way you would want it to look? Paint and all. So let's back up. The first thing that I did was I had the carburetor rebuilt. I was told that this is the original motor that came in the car. And also, I even have the original spare tire in the car. It's never been installed, never touched the ground. We definitely have some work to do in the trunk area. I know the ongoing saying is, in a lot of these 70s cars, you can put a couple bodies in the back. This car is not excluded. As for this car, the cardboard siding and such is coming apart, so gotta find out what I really want to do to make it nice and neat. I'm gonna leave the tire back there, but I'm gonna clean it up first. So alright, good people, looking under the hood, it's not the cleanest, but it's under there. The GM Buick Big Block V8 455. The 4-barrel carburetor is naturally aspirated with the 3-speed automatic transmission. It's said to get 225 horsepower. Now listen, all I know is this big motor pulls this big car. The car rides like a cloud. I really enjoy driving this car. Yeah, a lot of heads turn when I'm driving it, but what I love most is how comfortable this car is. I mean, even the steering wheel is really smooth. It seems like when it turns forever. Listen, if you haven't done so already, please do us a favor, subscribe, like, and share. We would really like to grow this channel well into the thousands in the next couple months. Please help us out. Help us get there. Alright, back to the content. So, after having the carburetor rebuilt, a couple ball joints, both wheel hubs, control arms, full exhaust, and of course the headlight bezel and the headlights themselves, and a couple miscellaneous pieces. And I can't forget about having the wheel alignment done. I decided the next best thing to do is have the car painted. Well, at this point, I started feeling like the pressure was on. I purchased the car in the colder months, and I wanted to make sure that when the warmer weather arrived, that it would be ready to cruise. I thought it would be difficult to find a fender for the driver's side, but the truth is, I found one right away, and it was for a great price. I had it shipped to me from Carolina, and I put it on myself at home. And I must say, that fender was heavier than I thought it was. This car gave me up-close confirmation that these 70s sedans are not made of what these newer cars are. I really appreciated how beautiful this car was once I got the replacement fender on it. That's when I started feeling like everything was coming together. Once that fender was on there, my desire to see the car painted grew tremendously. And that day came. It was time to take the car to be painted, and I went through so many colors in my mind. White, keeping it green, tan, burgundy, but I settled on my favorite color. My favorite color on a vehicle is black. Black to me can be classy, it can be mysterious. It's just an overall beautiful color on a sedan to me. I have a question for you. What's your favorite car color? Leave your answer in the comment section. We can't wait to read your responses. Now, let's rinse this beautiful automobile off and get it to paint. Please help us reach our goal. We can't do it without you. Can't do it without you. It's coming together. I got the fender on. At that time, I didn't tighten it all the way because I really wanted paint to kind of get into the crevices, seeing how it's a gray fender. Was that the right thing to do? I don't know. It came out okay though. Please understand that this is a budget facelift. I didn't pay $20,000, $30,000 for a paint job. I just really wanted to just clean the car up, make it look nice. Here's some visuals of the car at the paint shop. It's in the prep room. Shout out to the painter that painted the car for me. His name is also Lewis, just spelled differently. He was gracious enough to work with me on the price, get it within my budget. When he started working on the car, he said, "Man, this car is bigger than I thought it was." But he got it done. One thing I like about our viewers here at Bubbaville, they understand the objective. This channel was created for people who love cars and even highlight people that have projects and even want to tell their story. I love the fact that when you all contact us, it's never judgmental. A lot of helpful ideals, a lot of great comments. We encourage you to keep that up. Also, do us a favor right now. Go into the comment section and let us know where you're watching from. What city and state are you in? Painting this car black did exactly what I thought it would do. I wanted to pick a color that would really bring out the body lines, the accents, especially in the trunk and the hood. What do you think? How does black look on this car? What color would you have painted it? Leave your answers in the comment section. We can't wait to read your responses. I still remember this day. The day I put in the headlights. Finally walked around the car like, man, this is beautiful. This is a video of me walking around the car while it's sitting in my driveway. Now, my plan was to add a couple more touches to the car and then drive to my parents' house and surprise them with it. But it did not end up happening that way. You see, I would always keep the Electra in my garage. But there was this one day where I left to go to the gas station and I left the Electra in the driveway, and yeah, you guessed it, my parents pulled up to my house. So I come home and my dad is standing there at the car. All I could say is, "Dad, what are you doing here?" He said, "I always come here. What do you mean?" We both laughed and laughed. And I remember him saying, jokingly, "You can't hide anything from me. I should have known you were up to something." One thing's for sure, he really loved it. I asked him to point out all the things that were different. As stated before, he pointed out the seats. He said his car had all electric windows and doors. Everything is manual in the one that I own. But he reassured me, although they're different, this is a beautiful car. It was quite rewarding. He couldn't wait to go for a ride. Stay tuned. I'm not done with it yet. You'll see a final reveal. Hey, good people, do us a favor. After you like and subscribe, share this with a friend. Then go back to our page and check out part 3 to see what more we've done to this Buick Electra 225. See you there.